Hello everyone, welcome back to Rose Tarot and Astrology. I am your host Mel Rose, and this is your two-card reading for January 6th, 2023. It's a Saturday. The sun is in Capricorn, as are Mars and Pluto. So the Capricorn vibe is really strong right now. We're talking strength, we're talking determination, we're talking goal orientation, okay? So we really are putting in the effort right now to make sure that the structures we rely on for safety and support are strong for us. And the waning crescent moon right now is in Scorpio. So as you look back on the last month and realize what you've created, what you've accomplished, what you've participated in, this is a good time to be sort of releasing from your heart what is really no longer yours to care for or care about. And that is as we are cleaning up our creative spaces, both within and without, in anticipation of that new moon coming up this Thursday when we will reset our creative cycle. And if you want to know more about the astrology, please check out my Astrology Today video. It's right next to this one on this channel. In fact, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel and then click for notifications. Then you'll know every time I post fresh daily astrology and tarot content like I do. And as always, my friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really happy that you tuned in. The Seven of Wands and Death. Well, this does not look like an easy one, does it, my friends? Looks like there is a lot happening in these cards. So, you know, sometimes there's just, sometimes we get peaceful days and sometimes we get a little bit more dramatic days. The Seven of Wands, well, let's go with the Death card first because it is our major arcana here, so it's the major message card. Death does not usually or always indicate somebody specific is dying, right? Now, people die every day. There's only one way in and one way out. You're born and then you die. But death is really about the inevitability of things changing. Whether that be, you know, somebody passing away or just something else coming to an end so that we can move on and have a new beginning. And, you know, change comes to us all. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, if you're very pious and religious or, you know, a complete heathen like me. It doesn't matter, you know, who you love or what it is you're trying to do with your life. Things are going to change. So, you know, my policy and my advice is always just never to assume that they can stay the same forever. If it's really good for you right now and you don't want things to change, then that's your cue to really appreciate what's going on in your life right now and how, you know, how good you have it. Not to say that things are going to change for the worse, but they are going to change one way or the other. And, you know, soon the joy that you have right now, the blessings that you have right now, it'll be something that you look back on. So make sure you get to look back on it fondly. Do your best, right? The Seven of Wands here. You know, I always see this and the word that comes up is defense. This person is in a defensive person. They have in a position, a defensive position. You know, when people are sort of coming for you, you want to have the high ground. This person has the high ground. And that usually tells me, okay, whatever it is that you're feeling defensive about, you're probably right about it. You know, at least on some level, at least for yourself, you're probably right about what it is that you're defending. And also, you know, it is helpful to have some discernment about what requires defending and what does not, right? So Mars is with the sun in Capricorn right now, and that can really bring up, the Mars and the sun are both very fiery characters. That can bring up a lot of optimism, but it can also just bring up a lot of like confidence and boldness and courage and braveness. And, you know, sometimes if we aren't really directing ourselves toward those goal-oriented pursuits, then that confidence and that braveness comes out more as defensiveness, you know, like defending ourselves for not doing more or feeling like we have to defend the high ground that we've won, right? So, you know, the question is, you know, in Wands, it's all about making progress, and how much progress are you making by standing and defending this ground? So you want to make sure that it's something that really requires being defended. If you're defending yourself, or if you're defending something, make sure it's something that you really would defend. Make sure that it's something that you think, you know, the value of defending it is greater than the value of moving on, because the change is inevitable. Okay, so you know, you can stand and fight today if you have to, if you need to, if you're feeling defensive of something, if you're standing in defense of something that is very important and necessary, then absolutely, you know, stand up and fight that fight. And also understand that it won't last forever. Things will change. Something has to give, right? Something else will develop. And, you know, also understand that you have a little bit of agency in how things develop, okay? You have a little bit of agency in how you manage this need to defend a certain ground. You have some agency in, you know, sort of how you interact with people, how you talk to people. Is it possible that you could, you know, convert some of these people that are causing you to defend something into allies, or into collaborators or co-conspirators? Okay, so, you know, think about that, and think about, you know, can I change the way I'm defending this in a way that that perhaps, you know, helps me get these people on my side, or helps me feel like I don't any longer have to defend this ground because I'm about to go make some bigger progress. I think that's all I have to say about it today, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your presence here, and I will catch you all in the next video.